Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jersey and today we are bringing you back another Palia plot and house tour. And guys, you know where we're at? We're back in front of the Hobbit house. Now we're back over here because you just remember on that last stream, on that last tour, right? When we were here, it was just the house, nothing else, right? So nothing else. But you know what? You know what just happened? After that time, the creator of this plot, Phaelyn, all of this is now, as we turn the camera, and you're gonna see, welcome to the Shire. Guys, we are in the Shire. We have more houses. We got another house log over there. We got buildings. We got the party area. We got the stall. And as you can see, everything is in a wood environment, fulfilling that little vision, that little area of the Shire, you know, from the Hobbits and the Lord of the Rings movies. So we are so excited to be here because this is it. This is it. Now, I wanted to start over here because I wanted to do the kind of the reveal, right? Oh, the plot, you know, but I want to take it in now and we need to go and look at the neighbors. It lists you two over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. You know what? It's going to be okay. We can start from over here. All right, we're not in the front of the plot. We're starting to where on the last tour where we saw the house, right? The Hobbit house. But now we come over here. So as you leave the house, we get this beautiful walkway, and now it leads into pathing. Now the cool thing about this, as you can see, the pathing is leading you into different direction. There is, like in the movie where they're playing music. We're gonna see that in just a moment. But the first thing already that we need to go see, we need to come over here. Now, as you can see, the hobbits love to have a garden, right? And look, they do have a little garden. Oh my goodness, look at this. They have the beautiful garden right over here and the little like tool shed over there. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at that tool shed. Simple, straight to the point, looking amazing with all the tools, just nice, really nice, and really simple to make. Oh my gosh, that is, again, more ideas for little tiny designs that you may want to add to your plots. But okay, so now we come over here. So, of course, this house is not in the ground in the sense it's not like inside the log or the illusion of inside the mountain. But look how Phaelyn has made this work. So now it still has that feel like it's on the ground. One of the most important part is that it has that little round shape in the front, because that's what we used to see when we watched the movies or played the games. We have that round area, and as you can see, it's beautiful on the outside. Oh, the hanging clothes, the beautiful stuff around the home with the bushes and the chairs and the laundry area back here. And we got the back door. We have a little pet area. Oh, that's so cute. That is so nice. That is so nice. Okay, all right. So what we want to do is look at the inside, how she made this possible, right? To create this illusion. So hands down, the first thing is the archway. Beautifully done. Love the separation. Love that we feel like we're going inside, right? We go inside. Now, another cool effect of this, you know, depending on the limit that she has, you know, you could surround this with a lot of trees to make it feel like this is embedded, maybe, and you don't see all the rest. All you see is like a bunch of trees. That could be a cool effect if somebody's gonna try to imitate this right here, right? Also, maybe you can do ramps and make it feel, well, you won't be able to make it feel round, but, or a bunch of archways, but that'd be a lot of hard. There's things for people that are committed, right? There are always ideas. But look at this. Look the way this, okay, I'm already excited because we're gonna come in here. I love already the feel of all the flowers, because that's what we see every time I watch the movies. It's just surrounded with nature, you know. On the outside and on the side, it's always nature, right? But when we go inside, look at this again. Really love this effect. I really love the feel when you come in here. And I love the way people are making these windows now. I'm seeing them more and more often. They're really nice. And as you can see, we got a beautiful area to get in. The welcoming area. We go a little bit more in the back. We start getting kind of like a small kitchen. Now, I like this one because it's very different than the original one that we toured, right? The first one was so big. Like, it was just, wow, look at this house. Like Bilbo's house, right? Like, one big house. Look at this. Look at how cute and cozy this is in here. What an amazing job. What an amazing job. And we got the bedroom. Aww. With a nice window. And the bath area. Look at this. You know, it's so great to have the windows because look at that. Oh, that is so, so great. You know, I love how she makes these divisions. You know, we saw that in the first home, the first Hobbit home. If you have seen that tour, you gotta go check it out. But this, I love the way she makes the divisions here to make it feel more divided. Really well done. And then again, we get to the back door and we come back outside. And then we saw this part in the outside earlier. This is so cool. This is so cool. And we're just in the first spot, right? So, oh my goodness, look at the little fireplace. You know, this is a great idea. It's just a little vent. You know, it's not like a fireplace, but you could make it if you want to, right? And maybe you can make the squares goes up. Don't know. Gotta use your imagination when it comes to that. But the little vent, at least it's like having a little heater inside the house. Really nice touch. A really nice touch. Okay, so when we walk out, right? We get again introduced to the pathing. Of course, that leads us to the original Hobbit house that we saw and we tour, and you guys are loving that tour. But now let's go to the side over here real quick. I want to keep taking this path where it's leading me, and then look at this. We get the beautiful bandstand area. Now we got a beautiful bandstand where they're gonna be playing music, and I love the way it's decorated. You can tell what it is. I love that they're using this little like the torch for like the little mic. I think that is really great. And having all the instruments out here, really fantastic. Really, really great job for all those Hobbit celebrations that are happening all the time. And, you know, for a few of the guests that are happening right over here. Okay, so I'm going back and let's work our way going around in kind of like in a circle as much as we can. So something that we need to look still is the little details on the outside of this home over here. And I love the edging, you know, this edging like this when you make fake buildings, it really helps. On all these buildings are made fake to have this little edge work. So so you don't just end. It just kind of completes the vision, and it just makes it a little more, and it gives you that little extra height. But okay, so when we come over here, oh my goodness, she made this looks so good. Okay, so we have a made-up fishing pond. This looks so good. Oh my word, this looks fantastic. You know what people are creating with this little blue rock to create the illusion of another water source and water pond. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. I love the little bridge dock that is elevated like that, especially that you come in and then it's elevated, then the little building block pillars are coming into the water. That is such a great way to design. What a detail. Oh my goodness. The passing stones, the way she's putting them in here to give you that pond rock feel. Outstanding. Outstanding. This is a beautiful pond. I think a lot of people can add this to your yard and kind of play with the idea. This is absolutely great. Absolutely great. Oh my goodness. And then we got this connection here that leads you to this walkway that is tied into the natural walkway that the new plots gives you. So I like when people are doing this. I noticed this a little bit more. You know, those little walkways that go around the area like this, people are actually making entrances that tied into those trails. So I think it's really great, and it gives you another official entrance. And then when you look at the entrance from this angle, it looks so good. It's just truly well done. Truly well done. Oh man, I really love this pawn. I think this pawn looks so good. It just looks fantastic. Let's take it one more time. And I love that it leads you right up to here. Like, it just leads you to it. It's so good. Especially the platform. The platform leading into the pawn. Outstanding job. Phaelyn, outstanding job. Okay, so now we have like a little wagon over here, and it has supplies that it's carrying. Of course, it's not hooked up right now. It's just hanging in here, but you got your vegetable. Now, this reminds me again from the Hobbit movies, you know, when everything is loaded, when Gandalf is coming. I think this is great again. And I love when people build this stuff. It just, again, it gives us so much more into the story of what people are building. All right, so let's continue and let's try to, I'm trying to stick to the pathing as much as I can in some of these areas, just to take the effect and the reason they want us to walk it. But okay, so as you can see, now we get to beautiful stalls and stores. Look at this. Like a little market area. Look at how cute and nice this is. Now, lately we've been seeing amazing stalls that people are making, right? From really tall ones, from short ones, very square, low roof, using stone, using wood. And here we are with another style and design when it comes to the stalls. So once again, getting more of that design, more inspiration for you guys to have. So when you guys are doing this kind of stuff in your plot, it gives you more ideas, right? Okay, so as you can see, they're beautiful stall design, and at the same time, very nice and simple to make. Look at the way they're made. You got building blocks over here on the floor. We got the little counter, and on the back we create a wall. Now, this is our stalls, and I think you can definitely get away with having just a simple back panel like this. Some other people, I've heard that they like more of a blocky feel back end. That's also, these are like travel stalls, and I really like this look and this take on the stalls right here. I love the lamps, the way they're hanging on top of there. I think that just looks so good, especially for what she's trying to do here, and everything in here. And I like the pots. I like here. It's like, you know, it's like they're selling all this merchandise. It looks really good. And over here, some other type of merchandise are being sold. Again, I like these baskets over here. And look at the back. And again, the same idea as the previous stall that we saw, but with different items. And then we come over here. This is more like a flower one, or selling vegetables or plants. And again, same idea. Now, I like this one a lot because I like that little hanging plant. I think that's such a nice touch. Like, such a nice touch. I really like that. Okay, so this looks really fantastic. And once again, you know, again, keeping it in theme with everything that we're seeing here. All right, let's continue the path. And now we're getting to the portion where the entry of the plot. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna walk on this direction. We wanna see the front of the plot because this is how we come in, right? So let's go over here. Let's turn around. And this is how we will come in and land on the plot right over here. And look at this. Look at how great this is. Look at how amazing this looks. I really love, and I like the framing of this with the pergola and the building on the back. So when you walk in, right, it's gonna give you that wow feeling. Now we got a beautiful fence, as you guys can see, and I like the alternation with the fence, adding that building block panel and adding the shelves to have an elevated lighting lamp sequence. I think it's just very good. So good. Okay, so let's get over here, and as you can see when we come in, look at the beautiful vine lamps, the beautiful flower lamps. Looks so good. Looks so good. All right, so when we come in and we see the big structure over there, we get the beautiful walkway, and this is where, you know, if you were landing here, you come in here, you come in to vote, you want to experience this for yourself, then you come over here. This is one of the first things you see. And look at the little tavern area. And again, it feels very Hobbit-like. You know, it has that woodsy feel. It has the stuff. We got the big stove. We got the counters. We got the table. A lot of food, because you guys know Hobbits love to eat. They love to eat all the time. Oh my gosh. It just looks incredible. It really looks incredible. We got the little kitchen area. And again, look at how it's done with the building blocks, how we enclose this building to make it feel like a whole different building. You know, this looks so good. I love stuff like this. Embedded, separating, giving you a different color, giving you that stone color that you need. Really well done, Phaelyn, knocking it out of the park once again. You know, and this is not the first place we've seen when people are enclosing the buildings or the pavilions and stuff like that, but it looks so good. It really makes it feel like a whole building, right? And if you separate it a little bit more, you can even cover the whole back. I've seen many things that people are doing when it comes to this building, and this is an example of how beautiful you can make things. And again, look at how they're doing the building blocks over here and adding these little banners for more texture. Again, it's just taking those builds and these items to the next level. Okay, so we're gonna go towards the side over here. Take this section over here. Ooh, look at this. We got a blacksmith area. I love this. This is so well done. Oh my gosh, look at this. You know, it's just those little things. Again, another made-up building. I like that more and more people are making buildings, right? Because it's so nice when you make buildings, you're able to tell a different story, right? Instead of the normal houses, that's sometimes a little hard to tell the house that is for a blacksmith because the outside doesn't look like that. But when you play fantasy games, when you see fantasy story, fantasy movies, you know, the blacksmith areas, they look like this. You know, like a little outdoor area, roof over a lot of ventilation, very open, a lot of stone because they're working with fire. It's so great. And I love the roofing. Look at the roofing style, right? Like this front right here, you know, just a little bit less, not equally perfect. It just gives you, again, more design, something else to look at. Not having the whole complete just square building. Love the little windows. Again, doing an amazing job with the windows. And then again, a beautiful blacksmith area. That if you're making towns like this, fantasy towns, I think these are great addition to any of your builds. The items are great. The counters, the little stonework, because, you know, they work with stones, you know, to make things very beautiful. Really great job. Really great job. I like this building. And again, nice and simple, inspire. All of you can make it. Really great job, Phaelyn. Thank you so much for making builds that a lot of people can follow and do when they're building for the first time in the world of Palia. Okay, so now again, what is a Hobbit town? The Shire with no more gardens and more vegetables. And as you can see, this leads us to another little garden patch. And I like having the wheelbarrows here. Really good. We got the windmill, you know, and again, you know, if this is an example of the Hobbit town of the Shire, then again, the more gardens you have, the more plots like this. And there is so much land. There's just so much land that, you know, if you like this idea, this is something that you may want to do. You can definitely add more gardens in here, right? Like actual more gardens. So it's really great. I love this take. Okay, so when we come over here, again, we got another area for the pets, you know, and again, this is such a neat idea, having pets like this. And look at the little footballs. Oh my goodness, that's so good. The little play ball. Again, ideas to take things to the next level. All right, so something that we need to see, we are wrapping around. So instead of going towards the house right now, what we're gonna do, I wanna come back over here, walk my way, and see this section here, back here. So we got a nice little outdoor sitting area, nice and simple. Look at that, very nice underneath the tree, behind the building. You know, again, there's a lot of open area here, you know, because it is the Shire. If you look at pictures and stuff like that, it is a lot of open. Neighbors are kind of a little separated, usually divided by fields of gardening, vegetable, fruit, whatever the hobbits are doing. Okay, so when we come over here, we are greeted with another desk area, so kind of like this. So maybe you come over here and maybe you need to buy the tickets, maybe you're buying the passes, whatever it is, so you can go to the festival area. So, and I kind of like that idea too, and maybe that's why it's open. Maybe it'd be great to add like a circle light area, you know, and make it feel like this is festivities over here. I don't know, maybe another fence to divide the area where they're holding the festivity. There's so many more ideas. As you fall in love with this idea, you get more ideas, and that's what happens to me every time in a tour. I can't stop thinking of the possibilities that can be added into plots, or if people love this, what they can do to add more, right? Again, another garden. And the great thing about this fake garden, let's say that you can't do the real garden because it's already on another plot, that you can do stuff like this that really carries the illusion, right? Because that's what we want. We want that illusion to carry over when you're telling that story. Beautiful pathing though, you know, a little play area. You know, the hobbits, they like to relax, do a little of the pipe, you know, do their drinks, relax, play games, the hobbit way, right? The calm and tranquility life of a hobbit. All right, so look at that beautiful detail. You know, those little details like that in a build like this, I think are great, you know, because they just want to relax. Hobbits just want to eat, you know. How many times do they eat? They got the breakfast, the after breakfast, the tea thing. They eat so much. They're constantly eating. They're constantly eating. I love the pathway. I love, like, if you take it, it really is windy and you're going, and it's kind of like a little adventure. Again, another beautiful garden. Again, another wheelbarrow, but empty this time because they don't have any harvest. Love the little pumpkins on the side. Really, really great job. And then when we take this entryway, now we get to another hobbit home. Now this is a brand new hobbit home that we haven't seen inside the logs when you have this plot. If you have this plot and this is an idea that you want, then this is where you're gonna get your inspiration, right? So again, look at the beautiful way that this one is done. Different than the other one. So we see more of the log this time. We got the wood panel over here. Now on this one, we don't have an archway, but the roundnet still comes, the roundnet of the hobbit hole, right? It's not in the door. It's not with having an archway. It's just, you gotta look the way the log is giving you that shape. So that's one of the most important. Now, again, what's a hobbit place without a lot of greenery in front of the home? So we got all that greenery here. And then when we come in, now, first of all, I'm in love with the two little lamps right in the top, just hanging like that, giving you that lighting. I like the little she made kind of little pillars with the boxes, so then she can put the flowers. Again, a really fantastic job. And, you know, if you look at the movies, the hobbits had grass on top. So again, creating that illusion with the bushes. Now, another person can create another archway like she did on that other home that is not inside the log, and then the archway is so rounded, you can make the border on the outside and the front completely full of flowers, and then it really gives you that grass illusion like it happens in the movies. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and we're gonna go inside here. And I love the feel. Look at the feel when you're inside the log. To me, this is one of the coolest things. It's when you actually come in here and you get this feel. You get this little dark color, you know, because it feels like you went underground. And I think that part of that illusion that it gives you when you do this type of builds like this, it's such a great feel and illusion. But when we come over here, as you can see, beautiful way to entry. It's like you get the little foyer reception area. Then we're gonna go back here. Of course, this is a shorter log, not like the other house that has two. So we come over here and now we get the division. Now this extended and now we got like a 2-floor scenario. And look at the transition. It's so smooth. You forget that you ran out of the log, right? You're like, hey, I'm still inside the house. That is amazing building. That is amazing building. Okay, so we get a beautiful division right over here. We get some privacy for you can take your bath. We got the beautiful little nook area for your eating, you know, because hobbits, again, they love to eat. They love to eat. Then we get a nice beautiful kitchen area. Again, nice and small, nice and cozy. And again, a little more privacy over here. And then when you come up, and I like when people really work really hard to make these stairs work very smoothly, to get it just right. Look at that. Just right, just right. And then we get to the bedroom area up here. Amazing view on the back. You know, if one day they give us like glass blocks or glass panels, you imagine, it's gonna look incredible. Incredible. And I love this little elevation area. And I like that you see the water on the back when you pan in the camera. Really well done. Again, going out of the way, creating something unique, something different that we haven't seen in the world of Palia, and just continuing that story of the hobbits with the houses. And again, one of the best things is how smooth, I'm gonna do it again, how smooth the transition is when you walk this. Because, you know, your mind is gonna forget, and you forget that, you know, you went in, but you forget that it just ended, and it just feels like you got this beautiful area that is part of the home. So Phaelyn, again, knocking it out of the park, the way she's thinking, the way she's approaching, and the way she is designing this plot. Okay, so now we got a beautiful bridge on the outside over here that we want to see. So we got the beautiful archway leading us in, beautiful steps, and I seen so many people creating like bridges or dock sections. And look at this one. This one leaves you here and go fishing. Again, hobbits love to fish as well. So look at that. Look at this. Looks really great. I love seeing the extension of the home over there. It's really nice, really nice. Now, if you're looking at this, if you need more ideas, you can also finish this extension and take the bridge over there. I like some people do like docks or piers like this, so you imagine that you're going fishing. There is so many stories that you can tell in plots like this, in idea like this one, that take your idea and everything to the next level. But welcome to the Shire. I think this idea is amazing, and I think as people see this, Lord of the Ring fans are gonna take this inspiration and you're gonna build on it, and it's gonna be an amazing thing to see how so many people are gonna be inspired because of this build, you know, because of the Hobbit homes, or how to use the logs to create beautiful housework. And once again, Phaelyn, you really outdid yourself. I love how you're carrying the theme. I love how you're carrying the story. And some of the builds that you've done are truly amazing. Really, really great. Just like this one, creating an outdoor tavern area for all the hobbits to enjoy. And then the back area for the concert. And creating your own outdoor with no log hobbit house. I think you did fantastic. I think fantastic. Phaelyn, truly, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to come and to showcase the future and the progress that you have done, and the inspiration, how you started with one little area and how you expanded on the idea and the illusion of the Hobbit, of the Hobbit home, of the Shire. So Phaelyn, thank you so much. And guys, don't forget that if you want a tour done by me, go to the Discord, go to the tour section, go to the sign up tab, and just do a little hand. I'm gonna see it, we're gonna start talking, and we're gonna start planning when is the next tour that we can do for you. Alright guys, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you wanna see more videos, and you still got time to go to Phaelyn, go over there and hit that reaction on her stuff. Alright guys, see you later. Bye.